Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another Ramble. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2026 at 10:46 p.m. EST. Let us kick things off. So, last night after the Ramble, what did I do? I played Yakuza Kiwami 3. I was sitting here thinking, like, did I watch a movie? No, I didn't watch a movie. Did I watch a show? No, I didn't watch. Because I watched Captain Marvel yesterday during the day. Yeah, okay. I played Yakuza. Like, that was pretty much it. Also, I wore my butterfly cardigan thingy. Very comfy, still, like I said, a little heavy, but very comfy nonetheless. I think I was up till about 3, which I gotta remember I can't do that today. But then I went to bed, woke up today 9:30 or 10-ish, and then I ended up laying in bed and doom scrolling and watching YouTube, and I did not get out of bed until about noon. Not my proudest moment. But as we've heard before, it's been worse in my dorm. Sometimes, I swear to God, I don't get up till 2 in the afternoon. So, like, I'll lay in bed, I'll be awake. It's just, So anyway, I came downstairs, and while I was coming downstairs, my reminder at 12:15 to make internship-related phone calls went off. Because I, thought I would have been up already and had breakfast. So I had breakfast, and then I called. So I called one place. Left a voicemail, called a second place, felt like it was the wrong... Here, let me actually check my notes here. Okay, so I called one place and hung up on its own after I was on hold for about a minute. Called a second place, left a message, called third place, felt like I had the wrong number since the number was for a place in Oregon. Called a fourth place, felt like I had the wrong spot, and then called a fifth place and left a message, but I feel like... I'm not sure if they got it. I don't know. It's a really weird system. So my mom came home for lunch shortly after I finished making the calls. And I explained to her, I'm like, one of these places, the number calls their base in Oregon. And so she ended up finding their Sydney number. So later I called them. And the HR lady advised that I go on their website and see if they have any remote opportunities available. And then the other place, I asked her, I was like, yeah, they say they're called this, and I'm looking for this. And she's like, oh, that's, my mom. She was like, that's all the same thing. They're like under like 3 or 4 different names. So I called them back and left a message. And she went back to work, and I started watching, Avengers Endgame, which, if you sit through the whole thing, is 3 hours long. If you're like me and skip the credits, minus, any post-credit scenes or whatever, which there weren't any, it was about 2 hours, 50, maybe 2:45. So I started it at about, 3-something, I think. Close to 4. So I was watching it consistently until about 6:15 when we had dinner. Came back, watched it, finished it at about, I think it was nearly 7 o'clock. So I have finished Endgame. I now live in a post-Endgame society where I have seen Endgame. Very, very good movie. Very hype movie. It's so good. If you have not seen Endgame, I'm going to spoil Endgame now. It is... I don't know. I would put timestamps, but I don't know how to do that on screen. So just tread carefully. I don't know. When I'm done with talking about Endgame, I'll just say, I'm done talking about Endgame. So maybe if you skipped ahead a bunch, you'll hear me say that, or hear me just start talking about something else, and you'll be like, oh, this isn't about Endgame. So just, if you're concerned for spoilers, just play it very carefully, or click off the ramble for, I don't know, if you're that scared, which is understandable, because I wouldn't want something spoiled if I'm vaguely interested in it, so I get it. Anyway, so I'm watching Endgame. Very good movie. I know I was talking to my friend Hayden about it after I finished it. I guess people weren't a fan of Smart Hulk because his issues were just resolved off screen. I mostly saw the Hulk wearing clothes, and I thought it was hilarious, and my brain didn't think much beyond that. Now, in like the last half an hour of the movie, when the big fight scene is going on, when Captain America gets Thor's hammer, oh my god, that is peak. That was pure cinema. I was so excited. And then, or like you've got the scene before that where Thor is like, any objections to us killing him? Nope. All right, let's go kill him properly. Like, that's such a hard line. So anyway, right after, Cap does the thing with the hammer, all of the Doctor Strange portals open up, and everybody, 'cause everybody's back because Hulk has snapped the gauntlet. Everybody is back, and so you see the Wakandan army come in. You see Pepper come in one of Iron Man's suits. You see Spider-Man swing in. You see Doctor Strange come in. You see like the Wasp come in. You see everybody come in, and it is the coolest thing ever. Oh, it was so cool. It was so cool. I was so excited, especially when Spider-Man come on screen, because I'm pretty sure, I've said it before, Spider-Man is my favorite character, and whenever he shows up to anything and any kind of thing, I get so excited. So everybody shows up, and there's this epic battle, and then so then Captain Marvel shows up and swoops in and starts turning the tables of the battle, and it's so cool. And then Iron Man gets the gauntlet on him, and Thanos is like, I am inevitable. And then Iron Man is like, I am Iron Man, which is, what he says at the end of the first Iron Man movie. And it's so cool. And then he snaps his fingers, and, all the bad guys get wiped off the map. And then, unfortunately, Iron Man dies, which is very sad and depressing, and you watch his funeral, and it's very sad and depressing. But that was a very cool, very awesome set of sequences. And then we get to watch Iron Man's funeral, which I think I just said that is very depressing, very sad. And then Captain America goes back in time to put all the Infinity Stones in the proper places, and then he ends up living a life with what's her name? I cannot think of her name. Girl he's in love with, and lives for a long time, and then he comes back and he's an old man, and he's like, I got to live a life, I'm very happy. I don't know, so good ending for him. Sam Wilson, aka Falcon, is now Captain America officially. So I guess we'll see how he handles that. I'll say, but I have always liked Falcon from other things, when he's in games and whatnot. I've always found him very interesting. So when he showed up for the first time in the movies, I was like, that's the guy. I love Falcon. So I don't know. I'm hoping that him being Captain America now just makes him cooler to me. But also, Captain America, Steve Rogers has earned a place in my high tier characters in these movies. So we'll see. So I watched Endgame, and then me and my mom, we watched an episode of Dr. Stone. I went and took a shower, came back down, watched one more episode with her, and then she went to bed, and I just had a snack, and now we are rambling. In other news, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment at 11 a.m., so I have to leave here by 10:30. In theory, I maybe should be getting depression medication. So if that happens, that's great. Not only because, it would potentially help with the current situation, but on a grimmer note, that gives me an easy way out of things if things take a dark, miserable turn. For the record, if things take that miserable turn, and I'm sorry I even have to discuss this, for the record, if I do anything stupid like that, where there's no coming back from it, and I probably won't come back, I will make sure to leave some kind of final ramble, because I'd feel really bad if I went and did that and didn't say goodbye to you all. I'm sorry that got really dark and really grim. I just felt the need to say that if, push comes to shove and that's how I'm choosing to go out, I will leave them. I will leave a voice. I will put up a ramble because I'd feel bad if I disappeared without saying goodbye to you all 25 of my loyal supporters. Although earlier I swear to God, I checked the analytics and I swear it went up to 26. And then I checked again and went back to 25. And the graph of subscribers has just to do like an update of any kind. So I have no idea. I don't know if we went up to 26 and then lost one, or if we've been at 25 all day and my eyes were playing tricks on me. Either are very possible. Let's see. After the ramble, I'm probably just going to play Yakuza. I could watch the next movie in the list, which is Spider-Man Far From Home, which, as I've established, I love the Spider-Man movies. I just think I might need the rest of the day to just kind of let Endgame sit and not fly into the next one. So maybe tomorrow, especially because it's not 3 hours long. It's like 2, which reminds me, I read that Endgame is being re-released in theaters this September. Ahead of Doomsday in December. If that is true, you best believe I will be in the theaters in September rewatching Endgame. Because that was a movie, and I don't say this very often about movies, because typically I don't care where I see them. If it's in the theater, that's great. If it's at home, whatever. That felt like a movie that I want to watch in the theaters. It just felt like one that was made for the big screen and the loud sounds and the, said, okay, no, I've seen Spider-Man movies in theaters. I was gonna say, have I ever even seen a Marvel movie in theaters? Yes, I have. Spider-Man. But yeah. Sorry, I got kind of grim there, and also I forgot to say when I was done spoiling Endgame. My bad. Oops. That honestly might be it. I think it is. Random. But as you all know, I really miss my bestie. Earlier that just big feeling of that came through. I just miss her a lot, and I hope she's doing okay. And yeah, I can't wait until we get to hang out again. Which I'm gonna then repeat myself here in a minute when I end things. So heads up. But yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to end it. I'm worried I'm forgetting something, but I can't for the life of me figure out if I am. So, if you liked what you're listening to, hit leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do something for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I wish my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world, and anything else in the entire world. I can't wait until I get to talk to her, do stuff with her, hang out with her, make her watch the Marvel movies, because one day we were talking about them. This was when I was pretty early in my watching. I said something about them, and she was like, oh, I've never seen them, and she thought I was going to be upset with her, because I guess in the past people have gotten upset with her because she's never seen them, which to me doesn't make any sense. So one thing we were going to do is we were going to sit and watch all of them, which I think would be really, really fun. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.